Thank you so much, gentlemen. We will be getting into the second map in just a moment's time. The knife round is done and dusted, and we are live with the pistol. FURIA Esports starting on the CT side of Mirage, Renegades on the T side.
Yes, indeed. And as Chad described, FURIA are no joke on this map. It might be the home pick of Renegades, but they got their work cut out for them here. It's Liaz, just showing some presence towards B. And in terms of their general composition, they have 3 players outside the A side right now. We'll have just the one watching top and middle. At this stage, that's going to be Azab. Waiting, biding their time. Do have a kit on the back of Yuri. 2 HEs as well to deny a potential plant if they go towards A, I'd imagine. But we'll see how this one pans out. Looks like an A pincer to me from the connector. Art spots one. But down he goes. How has he landed that? Great job from Liaz. You don't see many like that, let me tell you.
What was that?
I don't know.
That was sick. All right, well, man advantage for Renegades. And if Liaz is hitting shots like that, we're in business. Renegades, though, it's going to be that crush onto the A site. Vinny is committing himself. Tried to take the pot shot, didn't quite get it. He would love to find 1 kill before he has to fall back, and he does manage to tag up JKS. Liaz getting in position, and the bomb will get planted, so bit of a challenge there. Rotation is coming through, and that's it. Big kills coming in here for the Renegades on the T side. Henny going to find 1, and that's going to be it. Nearly as clean as it gets here for Renegades on the pistol round. 1-0 lead now for the Renegades.
Absolutely true, but they managed to win the pistol on the first map and then lost to a full eco.
That's a good point that you bring up there.
Yeah, so not out of the woods just yet, I would say. Let's have a look. Okay.
Yeah, that was clean.
Nuts. That is actually nuts. Nice work.
Liaz is getting warmed up, man. He was hitting shots with the shotty on Nuke. And now he's clearly dialed in here going into Mirage. So good work on his part. Art will get the spot. Molly into connector, followed by the smoke, all the nades, and he just barely misses the timing. So Jacob gets by scot-free, and this has really been the standard approach here on the T side of Mirage. Get either the short smoke or the window smoke, 3 to 4 bodies in mid, take over connector, and now you've got room to maneuver with. Oh, Yuri, this might be a sick one. Oof. Barely.
Almost got him. Could have done a lot of damage. The double scout setup. 3 Deagles, Renegades, with all the control of middle.
I like this call. This is a sick call coming in here from FURIA. Get the stack. It's the tag. Each tag is so valuable.
Got 2 of them. I mean, the Deagles become very deadly now, and there it is. The bomb gets dropped, the CTs can swarm, and here comes Renegades looking to get themselves back in the round. Gratisfaction takes damage, so does JKS. HP advantage for the Brazilians here. Gonna be finding another one. Keserato boosted up towards jungle. Azza trying to protect the plant. This could be enough here. Decent position. He could swing off this one, and he's going to find the kill. That's going to be Azza, bringing it to a 2 versus 2. No kit, of course. Keserato locked out now. Decent Molotov. Renegades, I'd say, take the advantage once again.
It doesn't seem like they have any idea that they are so very low on Renegades. Otherwise, why are you using a scout? Just get in here with the pistols.
Move now, no kit.
There it is. And now they know Gratisfaction. Other side. Galil picked up for Henny, and they are on the defuse. Keserato's going to be watching. There's the attempt at the shot, and Gratisfaction with the clutch.
Big. That's as calm as you like. It would have been a really close defuse either way, but Gratisfaction takes care of it. You don't want to worry about the bodyguard. You just want to take down the diffuser in that situation. Forced by the FURIA. Very, very close indeed, but does not work out for them. And that's going to be Renegades, forcing them into full eco position. USPs across the board, 3-0, pretty much guaranteed. I say that with bated breath as the Zeus's come out. Don't see many of those these days. A couple of them this round. And a B stack.
Didn't work out last time FURIA went for this with the, it was Vinny. Yeah, Vinny had the Zeus on Nuke. Didn't work out, but Renegades, once again, quick mid control from them. And this time FURIA trying to go for the B stack, just hoping that something's going to come of it. But Renegades are taking their time. They are moving up short this time, Renegades. Art is holding close with the Zeus. Oh, he misses the shot. Long range coming through, though, and this is going to be the massive cleanup. All of the Zeuses are dead. And many kills picked up there with the MAC-10s. So 3 kills picked up with the MAC-10s. Bonus money in the bank here for Renegades, and now we get into the thick of things. No double op set up for now, at least. It will be Henny, and Vinny goes for the AUG, but we will have Henny, Glass Cannon, AWP. His time to shine. JKS is not seeing a whole lot of action. 0-0 and 1. But his team is up 3-0, so that's fine.
Well, this is where the action really begins. No double op set up just yet. AWP up for Henny, glass cannon. It's a compromised round. That's what you get if you force buy in the second round on CT side.
Do we see a change of pace here from Renegades? Just a very quick A execute? I like this idea.
The money's so wrecked on the CT side after force buying. You might as well just stick together as a little 5-man unit. A Wolfpack getting in there with the MAC-10s leading the way. Snowball and the fact they don't have helmets. Like, it's a great call.
Yeah, very nice. Leons gets tagged up. Chance here, and there it is. Henny with the headshot on Jacob. Pops up on ticket. Art right on through with the M4. All-out warfare. Does manage to drop one. Maintaining the man advantage for FURIA. The bomb has yet to be planted, but there's plenty of time. They just need the smokes to stay up here. And Gratisfaction, he's going to go for it, hoping that his teammates can watch his back, and that will be a success. Still a man advantage. So FURIA now, how do you go about this retake? What's your nades like? I mean, Quesarado's got the kit, so he needs to die somewhere next to the bomb if he goes down. But now we're going to get the nades in play. You're running out of time, though. You're going to have to make the move, and now they're starting to second-guess themselves, thinking that there may be a flank from mid. It's time to get in here, find these duels. Gratisfaction wins it. First off, takes down Vinny. Gratisfaction with a double. Gratisfaction right now. He's got the Renegades on his shoulders.
Yeah, he really does. That's great work. Team Sniper gets it done with the AK-47. Incredibly skilled player. I said it earlier in the tournament as well. Underrated. And he's on. Like, he is a fantastic player for Renegades. So sharp. And we'll see round 5 come through. They'll save the AWP on the CT side, but this is starting to unravel now. 4-0. And Renegades continue their strong form of Mirage. Gratisfaction, though, showing us what he's made of. The spam through the smoke. Defending from Sandwich. That's a 6 job. Well played.
He's so clean.
Yeah.
His aim is just crisp. It's really nice to see. Very satisfying. So Renegades, thought Henny was going to go for it. Could have the HE. Dunks on Grat. Anything he can do to drop the raid boss. And very quick pace here from Renegades. Straight out onto the B site. Quesarado's going to hit his shots, and this is definitely not looking as good here for the Renegades as it falls into the hands of Yuri. And a flawless round for FURIA Esports. So just like that, they're on the board, Hank.
That was quick as you like, wasn't it? It
That
looked like
was fast.
they were out of it. They were going to have to put the brakes on, work out their financial situation, but all of a sudden they get a clean one with the double AWPs being taken to the next round. This is where they come online. They'll give that to Art for sure. Yuri holding towards B here, just mowing them down, tapping away, making it work, and the AWP as well. Jacob, you can't believe it. We'll get into round 6 here. Now this is where the game really gets interesting now. Both teams fully equipped. Gratisfaction has the AWP pad as well, looking for the cross. He's going to nail that. Got to jump across that angle. That was a little bit sloppy from Henny.
He was very late into it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick opening here once again. Renegades fighting right back, and Henny, the heavy hitter here for FURIA, already laid low. And so the man advantage, and Renegades really just trying to keep this pace elevated. They've got the opening pick. Now it'll be the full execute onto A. It's on FURIA to read this, and it's looking like FURIA have an idea perhaps that this is coming. They've got 3 players over here. They did clear out mid. And so with the smokes, we will get the boost. Art, does he get something out of this? Vinny's going to hit one shot. Could have Art over the smoke as well. Waiting for it. Needs to get the shots through here, and unfortunately for them, it's not happening. Man advantage still here for Renegades as the bomb gets planted. Oh, that's a big one. Yuri winning the duel for Gratisfaction and JKS standing firm here for the Renegades.
Yeah, that should be enough, to be honest. Quesarato with just the MP9. 3 players survive for Renegades. Lovely work towards that A site. Looking much better here. Renegades gave up nuke, but this is looking convincing now. They're not allowing FURIA to get going at all. They can't build up any momentum. Just going to be saving an MP9, hoping the bomb blast will throw some weapons in his direction. Quesarato waits patiently. No reason to hunt him at all.
Yeah, and this is great from Quesarado because now he's going to be able to recover that AWP. As soon as that bomb goes off, he should be darting in there.
Yeah.
If it doesn't get blown right into his footsteps, there it is.
Right, his front door.
Perfect.
Lovely stuff.
So, saves the AWP. They've got that going for him at least.
It was enough before, and it means they can get a double AWP set up straight away. And we talked about that. The end of nuke. Henny and Art between them had about 60 frags. So if they can come online, it's not too late, but Renegades is looking very comfortable now, especially Gratisfaction, taking matters into his own hands. Consistently finding damage. Tactical pause versus FURIA now. Round 7. Money is there, that's for sure. Renegades working out their pacing for the next round as well. Gratis faction's got the ideal spawn for middle. You want to keep your eye on that. You'll more than likely go for the window pick. It's a difficult one though. If they go aggressive on the CT side, could run into some rifles, but most Orpers would not say no to this opportunity. We'll have a look. Off he goes.
Let's see. He's got a great spawn for mid. Doesn't quite line it. Any here though. And are they fully aware, Renegades, of what they're running into? We will see. They could make the move toward short, but they're playing it safe, obviously, with that smoke in connector. Chance for Jacob to move on up here. As the smoke clears now, Jacob, we'll see if he catches Art off guard. It doesn't look like it. Art is here to watch the back, and Henny as well. Both of these AWPs prepared. But it's going to be the B hit here for Renegades. Just a moment's time, clearing out ladder room, making sure that there's no quick rotation through over here. And Renegades ready to just go crashing onto the B site. There needs to be zero hesitation on their part, and there it is. Maul, oh, flash out, Queserado already blinded, has to fall back to the side. MP9 in hand, this is not going to go easy for him. Still manages to find one kill, but it's still a clean entry for the Renegades. Man advantage maintained. They are looking fantastic right now on this T side.
Yeah, it's clinical stuff, isn't it? Really impressive. Nice default, didn't give much up. In towards that B site. And there's nothing that can be done about it. Henny and Queserato just absolutely destroyed there. Didn't put up much of a fight at all. One kill is all that's found in the B bomb site. It collapses under the pressure. Renegades look like they're in decisive form right now. Lovely stuff to see that. 4 players. Got to be surviving, don't need to hunt. Just need to maintain their own cash here. Got to be too much to deal with. Like that, you know the CTs will be grouped up together in a crossfire. You're going to get traded out, so just stick together. All good, 6-1. Everything's going swimmingly.
Yes, this is really shaking up nicely here for Renegades. They looked so shaky on Nuke.
They did.
Really refreshing to see them be able to turn it around here on Mirage after a short break. And now we're going to get our second timeout called here by FURIA Esports. They will have the money for a buy. So what are they going to be thinking here? Do you take aggression mid? Do you try and challenge? Seems like Renegades are getting control of mid very easily here so far, this map. Could be the source for a battle there.
Well, then tactical pauses coming out now. FURIA not looking as convincing as we'd like. Great showing on Nuke. This is the Renegades map. A lot of people out there consider them to be the very best in the world on this one. More power just for Henny this time. Oh, we'll have to make do with the M4. Money starting to swell the Australians. Round 8. Haven't seen much in terms of aggression from FURIA. Maybe they're going to change that this round. Flashes towards the A round. Going to be playing up close and personal. Getting Vinny close to the ramparts. Gets himself tucked in towards a connector. Jacob, with conviction, makes his way towards that connector.
Whoa. There's the opening that they were hoping for. Azza finds the first pick. That's in connector. Art, who's trying to get aggressive, taken out already. Ooh, now Renegades have a bit of an interesting question on their hands because they killed the rotator. They killed the midman. So they could be thinking 2 on each site right now. But with the bomb over towards B, we may be getting that B hit, and there is only Queserado there with an MP9 again. Yuri isn't too far away. He has to worry about a push or a boost through mid-window right now, and so you can see he's rotated back over towards A. A lot of the times when Renegades they have gone for these fixed plays onto the A site, and so FURIA right now trying to make that call, trying to be one step ahead, may come back to bite him here in a moment. Queserado, he needs to just dominate short.
Looking so good for Renegades once again. Queserato, you're right. Oh, it's Yuri though. They didn't realize it was uncovered. The smoke wasn't down, and this is where the MP9 can come online. 1 kill could be enough though. Advantage FURIA, but the rotations are going to take a while. The bomb can be planted. Henny can't force the issue. He has to wait for his teammates to come from shore. A mistake there from Renegades. Thought they had more time. They give away 2 frags and allowed FURIA back into the round.
This is so tough, right? Grat has to trust his teammates to have his flank, but then JKS has also got to be worried about a flank from the apartments. Henny wins the duel from Gratis. Takes down Gratisfaction. There's JKS with the first. Half HP on JKS, trying to take the fight to him, trying to have individual duels, and he's going to get just that. Nearly clutches it. 2 kills, but not the third, and Vinny will survive to defuse.
Okay, then. It looked like an open shut case for Renegades there. They had the perfect B split, the MP9, the only thing that could stop them. They had 2 players ready for the trade, and then they get shot down from the connector, actually like almost the A site. Out of nowhere, no one saw it coming. It didn't look possible, but they came through, and it cost them the round in the end. And he gets bought a little bit of time. JKS got very, very close indeed to winning this one. Great work. Had the awareness on the last player. He keeps them modest at least. It's still looking very good for Renegade. That's a small fly in the ointment. They can bring this one back. It happens. An aggressive stance here by the looks of things as Vinny gets close towards the A ramp. Again, pushing towards middle. Renegade's waiting for it. Flashbang towards the connector position.
Spot. No details. Gratisfaction's got the angle on connector though, and could see some aggression come through here from Renegades as they start to clear it out. Liaz is working his way up from underpass to bottom mid. Oh, lucky for Liaz.
Indeed. He's not going to take any damage whatsoever. Still looking healthy, still feeling great. We're at the 1 minute mark here. Vinny just jiggle peeking that A ramp just as soon as he gets any intel on the other side. I'll drop the incendiary. Spot shadows. Hear footsteps. Nade pulls. 1 minute mark now. A has been so forgiving for Renegades. This time the connector is smoked. So they want to try short again. Doesn't seem to be the case. Molotov towards CPL, in towards connector, and then presumably the commitment. They've got JKS in the palace as usual. He'll be the danger man. That's his teammates trying to get all the aggro for him so he can swing out from that palace position.
I need to kick things off. Oh, yep, spotted him and wins the duel. Art, that was so key. Takes down the flanker from window, and that's going to set it up for the defense here. FURIA Esports connecting with all of the shots. Ooh. A flawless hold coming through for FURIA, picking off Renegades one after another as they try to make their way onto the A site.
That's what they needed, FURIA.
Yeah, that's a feel-good round.
Yeah, just something that's actually positive instead of having to be a scrappy right down to the wire round. All 5 players survive. You can actually get some money now. Maybe you can afford to take some risks. Sure, you haven't got the double up set up just yet, but Henny's looking sharp. Art, he'll make do with the AK-47, which is more than fine on the CT side, that's for sure. Oh, money actually reasonably broken here for the Renegades. This is a very big round. FURIA cannot afford to give this one up. 3 pistols, 2 Kriegs, don't need to be aggressive. Traditional round will do. Execution looking likely with 3 players setting up smokes. Actually, all 5 outside the A site here. So the usual stuff. CT spawn, jungle steps, over on the site. Good nade. Doesn't land.
Big shots getting pummeled into Henny there. And now we're going to get the rest of it. Anti-flashes going in. They're a bit early. All of the smokes for the execute set up now. Henny trying to create a little bit more room to work with here. Vinny, trigger discipline, but he gets jumped on by Liaz. And Liaz now falls at the hands of Henny. 4 on 4. Art could come right over the top. He's hoping to catch him looking the wrong way. He gets him lined up! Triple spray for Art. A nearly gets a quad.
That's so good from him. He knew where he was in that smoke. He knew he was going to drop down and be a nuisance for them. Manages to get 3 huge kills. JKS, though, capable of winning these sort of rounds. 3 versus 1 right now, aware of the possibility of the flank. He's going to check it out. He might as well. Got nothing to lose at this point. Great position. You can see that's such a dirty little spot there. You just blend in to the texture of the wall. Yuri takes a few bullets, but he will save the round. Good stuff there. Art just comes down from sandwich. 3 of them in front of him. Controls it perfectly as well. Amazing spray, JKS. Can't believe it. Yeah, it felt like such a promising round for them. They gained access. They got the first kill, and out of nowhere, 3 kills. And it's going to be an eco surely at this point. That was the full investment in the previous round. 2 Kriegs, 3 pistols. Doesn't work out, not even for a plant.
Going to be interesting to see if FURIA can get some more out of this. They are starting to get the Renegades frustrated. And a frustrated Renegade starts to make mistakes, Henry. Has a Henny just confirming, yes, in fact, he is dead. Nicely done by Queserado. And once again, JKS finding himself all by his lonesome. Not a single point of damage taken here for Furia. They could have back-to-back perfect rounds. Well, not back-to-back, but close enough.
Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff that's just like steroids for your economy. You're just going to be, you're going to be juicing like crazy here, Furia.
Yeah, you get 3250 on top of what you already have for winning the round via kills. So, wanting to keep this clean. JKS might sneak away 1 kill, just making him dance. He'll take down Art.
Had to do it. That's so frustrating for Art.
Oh, there it is. They'll give up 1. Not the end of the world, I suppose, but 6-5. Money finally back. Gratisfaction will limp in with the AWP. Does get a smoke and a flashbang to go with it. He's certainly slowed down in terms of his pacing. Most of the kills he got were from his AK-47 work. Has had a couple of picks with the AWP as well, but we'll see whether Furia can continue their success here. There was that pick he got before against Henny, just jumping over. Not a care in the world, and this time denied vision via the HE, and we go back to more default setup here for both teams. Rotating back though, nothing towards A now, so this suggests a B-side attack. We've got nothing towards A ramp or Palace. You're gonna have to try and split B here, presumably up short.
So again, they have the bodies in mid. Smoke is just cleared on connector. It's going to have to get re-smoked here. But we still got time on the clock, minute 10. So what is the play here for Renegades? They're still waiting, hoping that somebody's going to peek into them, but we're seeing some real discipline here from Furia. Smoke in the window at least. But the aggressive hold with 2 in connector like this could spell ruin for Renegades. And he's got the angle, takes the shot. Jacob just walks right into the open. They will get the smoke down in connector. The only problem is you still got Art. Yuri's going to call for the cut. Yeah, he's going to be playing contact. JKS spotted, and there's Art. Swings out and guts the push.
Oh, that was savage.
It's so clean, and that's just so painful for Renegades because they never cleared connector. They have no idea that he's holding in front of the smoke.
This is when Renegades will start to drop off. If they start losing rounds like this, they're not even getting a look in. They're not even getting opportunities to shoot people. Furia played that perfectly. They're holding up with the utility. They're holding the key positions, taking aggro here, and they're switching with one another on either side of middle. Taking aggro, allowing their teammates to spray down 2. They'll go into hiding and just pick them off one by one without any shots in return. That was really good from Furia, and this was looking like a desperate game for them at the start. They lost a lot of rounds in a row. What were they, 6-1 down? Now they've won 5 rounds in a row. This is where Renegades might find themselves in a spot of bother. A execution looking likely again. The partial buy with the CZ, the PD-50s and Deagles. 5 smokes, flashbangs, and quite telegraphed. And the way Furia hitting shots right now, I'll be surprised if they get close. But in terms of the setup, it's Vinny, AK-47 on the bomb site floor. Henny behind him with the sniper rifle. They've got control of middle. We can see Art investigating towards the underpass. He's cleared it. Confirmed that's fine. And they'll be suspicious to this point. In terms of rotations, Yuri's towards short at this point as well, so they'll be ready for this. The smokes telegraph everything. The incendiary is spot on. But this could be the double pump. They still have 3 smokes in reserve.
Oh.
It is. So they're trying to bait out those initial incendiaries. And now, in we go again.
Full smokes.
There you go.
There it is. Now the nades coming through here for Furia. Art going to try and get on the other side of this smoke. There he is, lighting him up. Finds one. Vinny's there to support, but they are trading back and forth. Very quick take here from the Renegades. Be worried there, yep. Good trade in position from Henny. Not going to be possible to deny the plant, but they do have a favorable retake here, Furia. So everybody coming from CT as well. This could really throw Renegades for a loop.
Yeah, this is what they wanted, a post-bomb situation. They get into this round with pistols. Now they've actually got a clutch situation. Liaz, 20 HP, plays a closer position, trying to catch them off guard, and JKS will try and take that aggro for him. Deadly with the Deagle. Henny, even better. And it's going to be a painful finish for JKS there, taking down through the box. They knew they had him once he was in the corner. He had to hit 2 1-digs. Unrealistic considering the situation. Decent plan from Renegades. They made things uncomfortable, but unless they're winning the round, it doesn't mean a whole lot at this stage of the half, because it's round number 14. There's plenty of money for the last 2 rounds here for Furia after winning that one. And we'll get into it.
A remarkable turnaround here for Furia.
This has been great.
Yeah.
Once they stabilized, once they got their money together, and they managed to just get everything they needed, They look like they had full understanding of the approach from Renegades.
They've got this. 14th round, 7-6, 2 rounds left in the half, and a tactical timeout called by Renegades. First one of them for the map. We'll see. Jacob having an off match indeed. A rough one for him.
Yeah, he can't get going, can he?
It's so tough. It's so tough when it's working against you round after round. You can't seem to get any kind of momentum going. In the meantime, FURIA just getting fired up on their side. 12 for Henny. Again, Henny is so consistently good here for FURIA when it comes to fragging. He is fulfilling his role. Yuri at 10. Everybody looking pretty healthy on the FURIA side. And so now we have to see. Last 2 rounds, you got to put it all on the line if you're Renegades. This decides who goes on to play against Fnatic in the lower bracket final tomorrow. Henny at risk, but once again, Renegades getting set up, and this time they really want to make sure that they don't allow for any quick rotations through on short. Smokes are going to clear in a moment, and this is shaping up to be a B hit. Caserado is here and ready, though, with the Krieg.
Pace round. Take him in position. B play coming in. First timeout for Renegade. Surprising considering they lost so many rounds in a row. Smoke's coming in. Flashbang to arrive. CTs though. Chad talked about their B setups and how they're able to hold this one off. They're not aware of the presence towards short. Caserado, nothing can be done. That's round already, surely.
Wow. Well, okay then, Jacob. That's a way to get things going for you. Heard Henny go by as well, so there's some information there. Henny going to be aware of it.
Just when we said Jacob having a bad game, steps up at 2 massive frags, win the round. Well, maybe not. There it is. That should be it now. But 4 on 2. It's all down to Jacob's prowess there. They get him in towards CPL quickly.
You know they can rebuy at the end of this round again,
Yeah.
so why not just get in here and see if you can inflict maximum damage to Renegade's economy?
Exactly that. Not going to happen.
Doesn't work for Art, though.
Really doesn't. Down he goes. Henny holding towards short, as you mentioned, doesn't really matter if he survives or not. Be nice. Every one player with only 5,000, but to be fair, that Yuri's got 11k, so there'll be drops for days, whatever happens. Final round. Close as you like. 7-7. 1 map down is Renegades, but looking to answer back on their map pick. Considering this was a 6-1 lead, you'd expect it to be more convincing going into round number 15, but here we go then. Nice work.
Caserado not happy.
They just had no idea that Jacob had got in position. It's a pretty common approach. We saw Evil Genius is doing a lot, getting Stanislaw in towards that CPL room. Once they do, you can fall back, go into your execution, hoping that they'll not be aware. It's very effective, very powerful. And here we go, then Arts. Position towards shore. They're going to finish things off with a double up setup here. Vinny, aggressive with the smoke down. Trying to hold them at bay. 5 players outside the A bomb side at this point, just sticking to these set pieces. They executed towards B before, now towards A, feeling like their defaults aren't working. They aren't trading effectively with FURIA. They're getting caught off guard. Might as well stick as a 5-man unit, try and get that bomb down and force a post-plant situation.
I like it. You can have Liaz there for clutch. JKS.
JKS especially, yeah.
Grad has been just playing out of his mind, so there is something there for Renegades. Let's see, Henny trying to hold the angle behind Firebox. There are 3 players here for FURIA. Yuri's about to get smoked off, though. They're going to know that somebody's holding close, too. With that nade, Vinny might have given his position away. They might be aware of it, so Renegades will see. Henny blind, still hits the shot on Azza. And there was Liaz trying to check, but he's still going to get caught. Yuri out in the open, edge of the smoke, manages to find one. Vinny not going to win the duel versus JKS. Gratisfaction going to work as well. He's still in the mix. 2v4 though, and it's just such a tall ask. It's looking like FURIA are going to collect the 8th round.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Sam. It is going to be FURIA taking the lead, stealing it away at round number 15. They were 6-1 down, but these guys want to close things out in 2. We'll take a commercial break and see if they can do it after this.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to potentially the final half of Counter-Strike today. 8-7 in the lead for FURIA on the CT side. Going to be changing over to the T side here on Mirage. And Henry, they're looking good, FURIA. They lost that last round. Or no, they won that last round, rather. Jay and Renegades lost the last one. But they managed to turn around the first half. They managed to turn around the first half.
You are dead on. They were 6-1 down. I felt like Renegades were going to run away with this. They end up losing the half, and they're a team that can deflate quite quickly. I've seen it many times. I've cast a lot of Mirage games with theirs. We've seen it even this tournament, that they can drop off. But it's a fresh half, a fresh start, and we'll see if they can win the CT pistol. Certainly the favourites coming into this best of 3, but FURIA now up a map and a half as we enter an A play. As Azza will exchange blows, it's going to be JKS in a lot of trouble here. Glocks encroaching his position. Azza can't connect the dots. That's a nightmare. Surely he had to find one there.
Ooh, that's problematic. Does he have bullets? Yes. Remembers to reload. Good on him. Vinny going aggressive. Spots out one in CT. He rests. It's looking like double. 2 from connector, 2 from CT here. Or do they all just go through? Counter hoping to catch him off guard there, but Renegade's just going to group up together and charge in as a unit. This is going to be a brawl. Already spotted. Jacob down to 3 HP. Gratisfaction dinked as well. They're just taking so much damage. Henny through the box finds one. As and Liaz, last 2 healthy players here for Renegades. You need to get some kills, and it's just not happening for the Renegades. It's looking like the pistol round will go the way of FURIA.
It's ugly from Renegades, I'm afraid. There were shots, there were opportunities. It doesn't work out for them, though. Great stuff from FURIA. Pretty standard in terms of the approach towards the A side, but very good information gathering towards CT spawn. That flashbang was everything. Yes, it was a nice idea from Renegades to group up and go together, but FURIA had already confirmed the spawn was clear. Everyone could just focus towards jungle and connector, like everyone. And they were hitting all their shots. They didn't take any damage, and it's going to have to be the 4 spy, and this is a desperate one from Renegades. I guess CZ's in a scout. Azza. He could have got that opening kill in the previous round. Doesn't work out for him. And Arts, he's not slowing down. I'm not a big fan of these fast approaches in these anti-4 spy rounds, but he's making it work. The MAC-10 singing as he manages to farm $1,200. It might not be done just yet. Oh, Arts on an absolute tear. Putting down Gratisfaction and Spawn. It's going to be Liaz who's remaining. That was a quick one.
It's when you have absolutely no fear, Henry, that these rounds work.
That's true.
It's when you have no fear.
No concept of fear.
And you are just charging in that these rounds seem to magically coalesce and come together. Because that was a performance by Art. Just ran right over him. Rough shot. Renegades now. They're going to be in a bit of a tight spot. It'll be a round of eco after this. And FURIA, they're going to get up into double digits. Soon to have 10 rounds on the board. Liaz out. Ooh, instant headshot. Nice shot there. Still, just a UMP down. It's not the biggest loss here for Yuri. If we leave it at that, we should leave it at that. Art, the greed. The greed.
It was greedy. You're right. You're right. I'll give you that one.
You lose one, it's like, okay, you lost one, but then to then have to respend all of your money that you made right now in this round, Art, instead of just being like, oh, he's got a CZ, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Now they've got a MAC-10 and a CZ and a helmet.
Questionable.
It should still be quite a convincing victory, but there's always some tomfoolery in these sort of rounds. The flashbang will come over towards middle now, and that's where R might be in trouble. Yep, there we go. This is such a powerful approach, and this is what you get.
When they back off and leave the AK as well. Somebody find Liaz. Oh, Liaz long range with the MAC-10, and it is really coming back to bite FURIA.
What you get. It's a great approach from Renegades. Can't argue with that, but the armor, the helmet, the MAC-10, it helps out Liaz. 3 kills to Jake, and they're both watching this position. They know. It's done. Renegades back into it. FURIA will be kicking themselves.
Just like that. Jacob with the quad kill.
I just don't get why these teams have to be so fast-paced in these sort of... You know they've broken them. Like, what's the rush? Just chill, like, please. You don't know... Like, it's such a gamble just running in towards middle deep when you know you've given up a lot of weaponry in the round before, especially.
You know they're ecoing.
You know they're eco. Just chill, boys. Just... Why even make it a conversation? They might be able to get a rifle with no trade. Yeah. Either way.
Well, they do have enough money to buy here FURIA Esports, and that's the answer why, Henry. That's why they don't learn. Because they've got money.
Indeed.
If they had to eat a round of eco, it would be a little bit different, I think. Perhaps a little more reticent. But instead, we have a 10-8 situation for Renegades, or for FURIA in the lead, at least. Renegades, they do have the AWP on Gratisfaction now, and the Krieg and an AK. So, solid buy on both sides, more or less. Yuri, the only guy who's kind of left out of the party. He showed up late. Everything was taken. All the seats were taken. And you just got to stand in the corner. Just like JKS is going to do to Art. Whoa, nice trade here from Henny, though. Slow walk out onto the A site. That's a change. Gratisfaction looking to punish him, though. Do they have any smokes left? And they have a single smoke. It's on Henny. If they can get that down on a CT, things could get interesting here, because until then, Gratisfaction just going to be really annoying with the AWP. Or does it go off to block off connector? It does, and they're going to try and plant wide open here.
It'll work out for the plant, but it's a good shot from Gratisfaction here. He's on for a couple, but does take a bullet in the head. Just trying to take one more down with him. Vinny, the double spray down. The wallbang comes through. It's the FURIA Krieg that's been so strong for them. And now Serato, he'll have to win out on the 2 versus 1. They've got their crosshairs fixated towards the ramp here. Jacob's low. Got his work cut out for him. He repositions, but it's not going to work out. It's a big answer back from FURIA. You can hear them really fired up now, Stemler. That's massive for them. Money is okay in the Renegades camp, but it would still be classed as a force buy with Azza and Liaz below $3,000. And Jacob as well. That's a bit of a desperate one, actually. Round 20 coming up. If you're just joining us, this is the lower bracket semi-final. FURIA, for the first time in a long time, deep in a big tournament here. They've dropped off the Tier 1 radar for some time now. Up against Renegades. Winner of this game will go on to play Fnatic tomorrow at 12. Which will lead to a grand final where Evil Geniuses already reside. So a difficult day of CS ahead tomorrow for one of these teams.
Yeah, because it's just, if you make it to the finals, then you don't even hardly have a break as well between the two. So you're going to potentially, what, play 2 back-to-back best of 3s that could go the distance? You could play 6 max of CS in a row?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's going to be a rough one.
That is, if you win that, you
deserve
superhuman.
You deserve a trophy, at least.
You deserve the trophy. You deserve the 250 grand.
At the very least.
Actually, you just take the whole prize pool at that point.
Ooh, just to note, they just, tactical timeout. But Renegades did force buy into that one. They are swinging for the fences there. Double orbs, pistols, SMGs. Like, ooh, there's so much on the line this round. Technical timeout, chance for us to go over that situation again. So let's just reiterate. They had 3 players hovering around $2,000. Let's say 2.3K. And they had Gratisfaction and JKS with $5,400 each. That's enough for an AWP and not much else. They're going to get 2 orbs out and hope those 2 can carry it. Technically, JKS, he is the secondary side. They don't really use it too often, but maps like Train, he will.
Yeah.
And Gratisfaction, the one-man army with the AWP, will have to step up. Both capable of winning this round, but there's so much pressure on round number 20 with these snipers in hand. It means a lot here. If they give this one up in terms of loss bonus, they'll have the 3rd stage. That's going to be $2,400 on top of what will be zeroed, so it'll be potentially 12-8 with an eco. It's a must-win round if you're going to invest that much money. So it'll be Deagles, CZs, 2 orbs.
Okay. Looks like we're set. Looks like we're getting back underway here. Countdown has begun to get live with the round, and now enough speculation. Let's see what they're actually buying. It is going to be the double op, Hank. And we will get the Kriegs on the other side for FURIA. A couple of UMPs, Serato, another Krieg. Okay, very healthy buy here for FURIA Esports. Renegades, you're right. They're putting it all on the line.
Yeah. This is it. About the 10 p.m. in the evening. It's brave.
Courageous.
Could be the savior of Renegades as well. First shot lands, Gratisfaction. He'll step up to the plate, remove R from the equation. Flashbang goes over. Advantage Renegades. They can't recover that just yet. Moving their attention towards A. Knowing the orbs on that side of the map, they're hoping that means pistols will be here towards A, but remember, it's a double orb setup. JKS waits on the A side with the orb looking towards connector right now. This might be enough from Renegades. Might being the operative word with the MP9 up close.
Yeah, they're so close here. I mean, they've got the firepower. They can do the run and gun here. FURIA, spot the man close. Elias is gone. JKS takes the shot, does not miss. Under pressure, though, and he is not able to get a second one off. Do they have another smoke? No, but they're going to plant for courtyard. Jacob sneaks right on through. Nobody there to hold that angle.
Big.
It's away like a thief in the night. Ooh, Henny. 1v3, Queserado already legged.
There it is, Renegades. The chips were down. They managed to hold on, and it's going to be 11-9. Money actually broken on the other side now. Furia, they'll be the ones that are forced by situation or a full eco. I would say it's probably the former, considering they got no loss bonus. They got $1,400 on Yuri. Gonna have to go P250 armor.
Man, that couldn't go better there for Renegades. They save both ops and they get a Krieg.
Yeah, opening frag from
Feels
Grat.
good, man.
Pushing them in towards A where JKS was. That's what you want.
Yeah, no, that's really solid. So now, Gratisfaction, a bit of aggro top mid, because why not? We'll see. Art is getting very aggressive and mid-air duck hunt. Gratisfaction. And now JKS as well, showing that he is perfectly capable of hopping. Jacob's got connector, and this is going to be Queserado trying to barrel in, punished by Jacob. Jacob going for more swings wide. Feeling it, but it comes back to bite him. Henny and Yuri, the last two alive here for FURIA Esports, but the smokes are clearing and they are out of grenades. So this is just going to be JKS styling a bit. Henny's down to 21 HP, no Kevlar. Let Liaz, yes, Liaz gets the kill. So with that SMG, bonus money. And so we will have the Renegades getting into double digits themselves. 10-11, Renegades trailing. What is he doing?
I don't even know what that means.
He's the spanking. Give him the spanking.
The universal symbol for spanking.
There you go.
Well then, we will see a B rush and an eco. Remember, they had no cash here, so they'll just have to take the eco and rush straight in. Looking to tie things up, Renegade should. They lose a gloss. Something's gone really wrong for them. Oof. Almost fell apart for Liaz that. Jacob finds himself in a precarious position, but he does get one at least. Maintains the advantage. I suppose that's all they need to do. It's guaranteed around at this point. Lovely shot from Gratisfaction. Very precise. They don't need to keep challenging this. They can just chill, but
No, Henry. They cannot.
they could just say that they've got Glocks. Like, they're not on a bomb site.
They are drawn to the kills. They're drawn to the stats. Years of pug life ingrained in them. The need
Nice work.
to go for wallbang shots and die.
It's just not required, is it? Oh well.
This is. Did you not miss the memo that this is deathmatch?
I apparently I did. Like, just like for your own sanity, you know, like if you go down knowing they've got Glocks and you've now given away 2 kills because you couldn't just be patient. Like, do it for yourself more than anything.
Deathmatch, Henry.
They could potentially give it a third here.
Yeah. Yuri could win this.
Oh, he's just headshot JKS through the box as well.
Yeah. Yuri could win this.
So lucky.
So close. Down to 14.
Ooh. So it set off with Glocks, nothing else. It comes down to a really uncomfortable position. They could have lost both the orbs and all that's fallen apart there. But
SMH.
they, nice.
That's all he could do in that sort of situation. And that is, I think, where the true agony of being a coach must come from.
Just that, boys, please.
Where you're just sitting there, you're just gritting your teeth. Just please stop peeking. You're up against Glocks.
Or middle. It's fine if
the kills don't matter that much. Just please stop peeking.
Well then, 11-11. Make a wish, Renegades fans. Looking to take us to a third, which is Inferno. They are looking better on the CT side. They've stabilized. Need to find that discipline, though.
They've been looking for a long time, Henry.
Yeah, they just can't afford to throw money away in this stage of the tournament. Need to stay focused.
It's old dogs, new tricks. And I don't know if that's the case or not here, but still fairly often turns into a DM. And Jacob goes aggro. Art there, bests him with the Galil, no less.
Needs to be careful. Vulnerable to the grenades. Down to 7 HP.
Free smoke for him, so why not?
Small lead for now. What's the play? An early advantage is always so valuable. It baits out a lot of utility, reactions from the CTs. You can group up together knowing that the defense has been thinned out. Reactions have to be made. Compromises will come through on the CT side. They've got 3 players towards A, however. And that's where FURIA are going to focus their efforts. Gratisfaction, though, rotates over. Putting that Liaz. It's a little bit vulnerable. That could be the call that does it for him. Well, this is a full commitment. There's no way to double pump in this. Look at this go. All the smokes that is cutting the bomb site in half. They're going to focus towards that shadow position, actually. That's a really nice play. It's going to work out so well. Look at him go.
YOLO! Oh, Cacerato's there. What a hero. Two of them are headshot. 2v4. Liaz showing up on the scene of the crime. Oh, they don't have any more nades. They have a single flash on Renegades, man. If they had an HE, this could get really murderous.
The Orb of Grat. It's done some unspeakable things this tournament. We'll see if he can step up once again. On the T side as well. Eyes off speculative shots toward the bomb site here, but they're not there. Oh, could be enough, not quite.
No, it's Yuri. Yuri goes down. Bomb planted, ticking away. Nobody has any nades left apart from Liaz with that single flash. He's holding on to it like it's a priceless artifact. Decides to throw it, and Art peeks out at the perfect time. 1v2. Liaz, it's time for the clutch game, or is it time to back off and try and save an op?
Now it might be time to fall back.
I think so. You're running out of time here.
Yeah, if you got a one tap there, sure. Oh, they love a hunt, these boys. They're making sure they take everything away. There's plenty of cash on the Renegade side. Leo's trying to lock them in. Oh, they've done it as well. That's great from Henny. The fact he knows that he can survive the blast at that point, then swing after it goes off, that's really cool.
Yeah, and that's also just terrible for Liaz, right? Just distracted by the op flying by.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, there we
go.
go. Perfect, I can grab that now.
And no,
right.
The answer is no.
Well, that's big then, because that means they have to spend now $47.50 on reinvesting into the sniper. So that's going to significantly affect the coffers.
Very early here for their fourth pause on FURIA side.
It's again, I think they just call them when they know it's a big round coming up regardless of win or loss in the previous round. They know they can put their foot on the throat now of Renegades. This round is the one. Again, the same sort of story had on Nuke. You take this one, in terms of loss bonus, Renegades will have nothing. They will also have no cash in reserve. If you can make this one clean and guarantee victory here, knowing they don't have much, all the loss bonus, like you can really get within touching distance now of taking the series 2-0. They seem ready for it. So MP9s are out, but it's a double orb set up again. So they've invested everything into those snipers. Satisfaction and JKS once again. Grat's been finding those opening kills, no problem. What can be done?
It worked for them last time they went for this double off strategy.
Yep, indeed.
And almost is identical situation as well. Ooh. Oh, he unscopes. Tough break there for Art, but he did get the info, and we're having a very quick reaction here from Renegades. Okay, Gratisfaction didn't overcommit. It looked like he was going to head over towards B as well. Instead, he will still hang around mid window. Azza instead falling back to the B site. And now the spread. FURIA getting ready for the B execute. Trying to remember where to line up for the smokes. They got it. Art's ready. All right. Smokes are out. Flashes as well. This is go time here for FURIA. All on the line. Krieg's point blank. Eat it. 1-for-1 trade. Azza looking for a bring back. If he can get a man advantage here, this would be big. Hits the headshot, but can't confirm the kill. Man advantage now for FURIA Esports, and looking for a bomb plant. They have to get here quick. Start this time a ticking.
Yeah, but how do they retake with no kits and 2 orbs, Sam? This is a rough one. You might just have to concede this. Like, you've invested too much to go for that play. It's not do or die time just yet, but if you give those orbs up, it might be. So they'll save the AWPs, but FURIA just so deadly with those Kriegs, and they get close range as well. Overwhelming. Satisfaction using that dirty angle just to look towards shoulder. I like that. Well, for the little hunt, I suppose, if you don't get one of those orbs out, but like they'll be, you know, they're going to be kind of crossfired up. They're not going to be doing much.
Disagree, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not worth the cost to you. You have no money in the bank either, buddies. So better to save what you got and trust in your ability to get the job done in the following round. Double op still, M4 Sage for Renegades, 13-11. 2 rounds away from match point for FURIA.
Yeah, but Renegades do save the heavy artillery.
They will have the cannons. They will be able to bring the thunder.
All right then, Renegades. This is it now. Can't invest much more into it. They'll have to take P250s, no armor, no nades for Azza and Liaz. They're going to be absolutely tested here. Where did the snipers position? JKS towards the A site. Gratisfaction boosted up towards B once again. He managed to open things up before. Decent angle, you can see that's why the boost comes in. Gives you nice vision. And he can get up safely. Flashbang comes through. Action all over the map here. JKS needs to be careful. Picks up his position.
It is looking like FURIA are going to go for the A execute. Rotation already from Azza. He's only got the P250, so not too much of a threat. Just spotting. Wada's riding on JKS, and Jacob holding in shadow as well. Jacob could be in a position to get a multi. We've seen him do it before. Now he's falling back to the site, and this is going to put him at risk. He really needs some support here. Smoke's going to go down, blocking up JKS. JKS spots out Art before he can get through the smoke. Nearly hits the follow-up. Instead, it's Jacob to find Vinny. FURIA Esports leaving gaps. And that's Jacob getting overwhelmed. JKS on the high ground, though. Do they have any further nades? They have a couple of flashes. Caserado setting one up. Need to get that plant immediately now before that smoke goes up. And well, now life gets difficult.
It really does.
You need to kill Azza. You have no chance of planting if you don't kill Azza.
This is so tense.
Good
30
discipline.
seconds. Will it be enough? Waiting for the opportunity. The fake plant comes in. They stick it now, and that's the cue to go. Fury will take one down, but they're gonna have to go for the plan now. Advantage to Renegades. Caserado fighting back, though. Down to JKS. No kit. It's just turned on its head, Sam.
How did this happen? Now JKS is alone. Oh, he even needs some nade damage, too. That's not going to help.
It's the worst weapon for the job here.
Trying to bait it. There it is. Henny catches him in the back. Crossfire, walked right into it. 14 rounds on the board for FURIA. 2 rounds away from the lower bracket final. And Renegades, this is it. They're putting it all in there. Henry, they're not trying to play for overtime. They're trying to play for the win.
Well, they didn't invest into that previous round. They saved the orbs and then had to come in the P250s. It comes down to that 2 versus 1. It was close. It looked like they might have done enough there, but no. FURIA now a couple of rounds away. And the sweet taste of victory. Execution looking likely. Fury to patrol middle. Looking for the cross, and he has enough vision. Renegades will be taking out the tournament if this doesn't go well. These next 2 rounds, flashes go over. Looks like a full commitment to me. They still have a couple of smokes in return. It could be the double pump. They're not going to push in. Yeah, you can hear it. They said fake. So they rotate a player out. Maintain with 5 players in position. Jacob's actually got control of B, so he can be confident they can have 4 players at that A site. Regardless, still, FURIA will be able to land shots. And here comes the final play. Now, this will be where they commit towards A.
And they're going to have to go quick because you already have Jacob pushed all the way up. So he knows. They know that this is really the full commitment coming in here from FURIA if they needed any guarantee.
No kits, no incendiaries, nothing like that. That's going to be pure firepower here. JKS and Azza go into town. The spray battle begins, but the orb striking back. Oh, the burn comes through. JKS is low. That's absolutely huge. Jacob's rolling his eyes before he even enters the situation. He doesn't even get a chance to show us what he's capable of. Surely someone considers the flank here. Surely, you got 4 players up. Vinny, that's your job now. Jacob will be able to get potentially 2 frags here. Does he turn? He has no idea. He can just let him live. Oh, surprised he didn't.
Oh, yeah. You get the AK? Doesn't decide to swap. Henny going to miss the shot. 1v3, and Henny bold as brass. Not even waiting for him. He peeks into it.
Well, there we have it. Money in the proverbial bin. With Renegades.
Coach is losing his mind.
Wow. He's one of the most passionate men I've ever met in my life, to be honest. Like, he's just as invested as the players are. Like, he gets more nervous than them. They'll have, I think, 4 safe loss bonus, which yields a scout, MP9, a UMP, and a pistol. Could be the final round of the tournament for Renegades here. Looking for aggression towards the A ramp, and he's got a nice setup here. If they swing off this, he's going to get a kill, which they absolutely do.
Not sure if he spotted the second man. There might be a chance here for JKS to ruin the party.
But why would he? Unless he gets flashed in, it would be such a brave call just to swing around the corner of a UMP.
There's the flash. And they back off. FURIA. Couldn't have happened at a better time. JKS now going to be able to block off Pit. stabilize things here on the A site.
Now they can wait out those smokes. That's fine.
They've still got 3 smokes on Furia's side, though, so
Yeah.
it's not over yet. They can still go for the full execute onto A.
Exactly. And the CTs will have barely anything. They have to play scrappy CS now. MP9s, UMPs up close. You're going to check this now. Why wouldn't you not check these corners, considering you've seen them up close and you know their money's broken? One of the final smokes coming through. That means that's isolates JKS if anything. They spray. Does he swing off that? Oh, he's giving his position up.
Now you got to get out of dodge, JKS. Quick reload. Got the molly. That's going to put JKS in a hot spot. K Serrato. There it is. JKS takes one. Looking for the second. Not going to find it. He burns. 2-man advantage now for Furia. Match point and a spot in the lower bracket finals, and it's already looking good here. Gratisfaction trying to find a shot. No, Yuri shuts him out. And it's on Liaz now, 1v4, and it's not going to be for long. He hits the headshot on Vinny. If they keep challenging him like this, there's a real chance, but Yuri, priorities. Going to get that bomb planted, start that ticking. Very solid play here. Now we're seeing the fundamentals from Furia.
Yeah,
he's got to work against you. He's got to work against the clock.
Ooh. No kits, no nades, surely no hope. Spots one on the site. We're waiting for this one to come to its logical conclusion, but Liaz refuses to give in. They don't have to challenge him until he touches that bomb. Henny, though, he's chomping at the bit to close this one out. They're taking the challenges. They're opening up the door of opportunity. The 6 HP. It slams shut in the face of Renegades. There it is. It's going to be 2-0. Making their way to the lower bracket final tomorrow. A chance of getting in the grand final. It's a great run from Furia. They are back. They are looking good. And they've managed to knock Renegades out of the tournament. Commiserations to them. It's been an up and down streak. Mirage considered their best map. Not clicking today. Couldn't get going. And the last 5 rounds of the second half falls apart for them as Furia went out 16-11.
Yeah, heartbreaking performance here for Renegades. Fourth spot picked up for Renegades, and that is going to be the end of that series. And a real tough ride here for Renegades. They showed some true scrap, some true grit on the side of Renegades. None of their series felt like they went smooth. It all felt like it was a bit of a scrappy deal.
Yeah.
And so still some work to be done there on that team. But you can see the talent. The talent is there. Gratisfaction, JKS, they had their moments. They had their plays. Liaz as well. So there is the talent on the team. Now it's just about finding the system where you can get the most out of those players.
Absolutely. It was a rocky one for them. They had massive leads, massive deficits, and it's always like there's always some sort of situation going on. It's never a smooth run. There's always like some sort of catastrophic situation, like losing the full USP, something like that. This really kind of tilts them off the face of the planet. Something like that. There's something odd happens to them, and then they can't recover from it. They showed tenacity throughout the tournament, though. They got a decent run here, 4th place, not bad, but I think against Furia they would have liked to go through to tomorrow. I felt like they were the heavy favorites going into that one.
I agree. I really do think that they would have been a fantastic match to see them against Fnatic.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would have been dope, but we're not going to get it. Instead, it's going to be Furia versus Fnatic, and that's going to be a spicy one. But that's coming up tomorrow. We're going to hand it over now to a winner's interview. I believe Paula is ready with a player.
I'll try to give easy questions for you, Art. Big thank you to Henry and Semler for an amazing cast, as always. Art, the first question I'd like to ask you is, as you stepped over here to meet me, you were breathing quite deeply. Is it a relief to get that game finished?
Yeah, a lot. The game, I felt a lot of pressure. I don't know why. Maybe because I am tired, because we played earlier. But at the same time, it's just I am too happy to win, and I think that's why.
It's interesting that you say you felt the pressure, because in that first map you did fantastically. Can you just talk to me about your performance over both maps?
Our performance as a team, or
yours personally?
Personally, I don't quite remember. I think on the first map I performed very well as an in-game leader, but on my aim I was kind of okay. Second map I was not playing so well, but my team was playing amazingly, so we could come back the first half on the Mirage.
I think Henry raised an interesting point that I think many people would have considered you guys the underdogs in this matchup. Does that make it a more satisfying victory? But also, do you think you guys were underdogs?
Yes, I would say so, because we are like with Henny for a small time and we just practiced for 6 days for the tournaments. So I would say because of that only, yeah.
Now, this means you'll be going on to play Fnatic tomorrow in the consolidation final. What do you think of that matchup, Art?
I don't know. To be sincerely, I would say I like to play Fnatic. It's going to be an awesome game, but I just like to play their play style. So I would say it's going to be a great game.
And overall, how is it to know that you will be playing on the Grand Finals day? You've guaranteed yourself top 3.
Yeah, I have no words. It's awesome. Just when you win like this, Playing CS is awesome, and they're just too happy just to be here. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the Brazilian fans out there right now are going wild and would like to see you go further. Would you like to address them at all?
Of course. Bora, brasileirinho. Caralho, mano, confia, velho. O jogo foi difícil, pegado, mas é isso, mano. A gente vai pra cima e torce por nós, aí vamos.
Art, thank you so much, bro. Always appreciate you and your team's time. FURIA guaranteeing themselves a top 3 placement along with Fnatic and EG. All 3 teams will be playing tomorrow. You don't want to miss out. Let's head back to the desk.